Hello everybody, Diana from Diana Simplifies. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I forgot my piece of paper. Hang on 1 second. Let me get my piece of paper. This is what we're working on. I'm still working through this. I'm probably going to be working through this all year. So just as a reminder, I've done under kitchen sink, which was number 1. I've done food containers. I've done bakeware and dishes, and also glasses. And now I'm doing utensil drawers. It says utensil drawers, so that would be 2 of them. I'm going to probably maybe just do this one. I'm not sure. I might just do this one today. We'll see. So anyway, that's number 4. If you want to screenshot this, if this is something you're interested in tackling, maybe this year. It's a 30-day declutter, but I'm just going through it a little at a time, very slowly, because I've already done a big declutter and I don't feel like doing another huge declutter right now. I'm just, basically what I'm doing is I'm going through these spaces, especially like in the kitchen, and doing some cleaning. So let me see if I can get this all the way down. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, I know the counter's kind of in the way, but this is what I'm dealing with today. So I'm going to take all the utensils out of this and clean this plastic thing, and also clean, I put my knives in this one, clean this plastic thing. And then I'm going to clean underneath here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking stuff out, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I've already done some cleaning in here today. So what I'm gonna do, I put some towels down here on the counter, and I'm gonna start pulling this stuff out. Let me see if I can, oh gosh, this whole thing is gone. I thought I'd tightened it up and it's just gone crazy. So I think you can probably kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna be pulling this stuff out of here, because this is all clean. There's no reason to clean this all up again. But I need to wash that. I'm sure you can see there's dirt in there. And then of course this has got some hair and stuff in it as well. Okay, and then this one, it's got my knives, my little stir thingy. That's got all kinds of gunk in it. And then, oh, that's funny. Found a cat toy. It's a hair thing, but it's a cat toy. That's funny that that's in there. Okay, so I just keep this stuff because it keeps everything from moving, although it still does move. It's very annoying. It helps it sort of stay where it goes, but a lot of times the stuff's still moving. Okay, and then I've got all this other stuff back here. I'm not really sure what these little measuring cups are even for, or if I need those. Probably don't need 4 of them, whatever I have them in here for. Jasper's outside lining. Spencer's doing something with the chainsaw. We had a tree come down. It uprooted. It's actually not in our tree, but it's laying on our property, so he's dealing with that. I see some nails here. These nails have probably been here for 30 years. Okay, so I'm definitely getting rid of these nails. So let's see. This, I don't know if I doubt he needs that. I'll ask him. It might be something extra, but this little stuff right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that in the trash. I'm not gonna ask anybody anything. And then I'm just gonna dampen a paper towel, just like I always do, pretty much. And sometimes I do that, sometimes I do spray, but today I'm not gonna do spray. I'm just gonna do a little bit of, this is just dishwashing liquid. It's actually a Sam's brand. It's in an Ajax bottle, but it's not Ajax, it's Sam's. So I'm just gonna wipe this down, and it can dry while I'm washing and drying all this plastic. It's going to go back into. And there's a bunch of staples in here. I'm not sure why staples would be in the utensil drawer, but anyway. So anyway, if you hear Jasper meowing, I'm sorry. If I bring him in, he just gets even louder. So he's on the back porch. Yuck. Just gonna go over that one more time because that was totally yucky. Just lots of gunk in there. There is no telling how long it's been since I've wiped this drawer out, if I'm being honest. It's just not something I spend a lot of time on. So it's probably a really good exercise, even if I'm not decluttering a lot, just to go through this and just wipe everything down really well. That's never a bad thing. I'm a cleaning lady, but I'm not that OCD. It's been in plastic the whole time, so you know. All right, so I'm just gonna let that, leave that kind of open and dry. I'm gonna hand wash this stuff real quick off camera because it's just gonna be super noisy, and I'm sure you know how to hand wash stuff. And I'll be right back with you in just a minute. All right, so I found some of these. I'm gonna try to use these. These are the ones you get at Dollar Tree. They're a little bit nicer than some of their other ones. They've got this nice little thing. I was using one of them, and so I was washing one of them, but I think I'm gonna try to put some of these at the back here. So I'm just gonna dry these off really quick. I've been trying to decide if I was gonna get rid of these. I bought them, I didn't really use them for much. So I've been trying to decide, get rid of them or keep them, or I don't know. So I'm going to see if I need any of these, if they can be helpful at all, or should I just get rid of them? But this all cleaned up fine. The drawer is dry now, so I'm gonna be able to put the stuff back in. Yes, Jasper is still scratching at the door, wanting in. It's 58 degrees. I think he'll be okay. Okay, this is pretty dry, so I hate for this to like drip out the bottom. I probably should have thought about that a little bit, but I didn't. Okay, let's see. So first I had this down there. So let me see if I can pull one. Hopefully, yeah. So this was right here at the front because I like for this stuff not to run around, but it still does. Okay, and then I had one to the side, and then I'm gonna try to put, let's see how many fit back here. Okay, it looks like one will go next to it and one will go behind it. The problem is, we'll see if that works. I may not be able to use them. We'll just see. Okay, let's put all those things back in here. Meat forks. Let's see how to have those. Those go in here, I think. Think about this for a minute. Little forks, big forks. Let's see. Specialty items. Where does this go? Here. Little spoons, knives. Let's see. How did I have this? Does anyone know how I had this? I think I had this. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I use this bottom part under here. I think it's just empty. If I'm being honest. Let's see. Okay, I use that every day. I use these knives a lot. I use that. And then I use this. Okay, this is the stuff that I don't use. Let me put that over here. That. I'm not even sure I still have. I need to see if I even have the machine that this goes to because I'm questioning that. It's this beater stuff. I'm not even sure what these are. I'm sure you that could know what that's for. I have no idea. I could, but I'm not like a baker or none of that. Okay, these two little things. I'm going to put those in this little thing because they'll fit. Let's see. See if that'll fit. Spencer uses that a lot. I'll stick that there. Extra knife. Put that in the back one. Cheese slicer. I use it. I haven't used it lately. That's one of those things I could probably get rid of. But I'll just stick it back there for right now. Stick that back there. These little thermometers. I don't like these nearly as much as my mercury thermometer. Whoops. Let's see. Put my mercury thermometer in that. And then these. these just in case. You never know. Cake tester, I always forget I even have that. I'll put that next to this little doohickey here. And this is a really sharp knife, Pampered Chef. I'll put that down here. Okay. So I don't need those two. These, I'm going to put these little cups because I know I've been looking for one. I probably don't need this many, but I'm going to put them up here where the cough medicine is. Just for right now. Because I know I was looking for some. That's questionable. And then let's see. Special spoon, special little stuff. Okay. So this is all nice organized. Now what I was going to say, I was trying this drawer where I had hardly any spoons, hardly any forks, hardly any knives. And what ended up happening, because it's just the two of us, I either had hand wash every single day, and I do a lot of hand washing, but I had to hand wash every single thing, or because I only use my dishwasher, usually once a week, sometimes twice a week, usually just once a week. So it was to the point where I was either having to hand wash spoons every single day, which I really don't want to have to do. I'll just be honest. I'm on my feet for hours as it is when I get home. I do not want to hand wash all this. So I know it's a minimalist thing to have less in your kitchen. I've never said I was a minimalist. I'm definitely not one. I actually like these huge spoons. Spencer thinks it's funny. I use these huge spoons. That's what I eat cereal and fruit and everything else with, yogurt. He uses the little ones. So I used to have a very limited number of all of this, and I watched, Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple is one of my best friends, and I watched one of her videos, and I can't remember, she's probably down to like maybe 4 at the most. And I was like, I think I had 8. I was like, I don't need 8. That's ridiculous. It's just 2 people. So I pared it down less. I don't remember what I pared it down to, but I just couldn't do it because all I was doing was washing dishes all day long. Between the dishes and the hand washing and all this, and I'm just not doing that. So I've put my stuff back in here. Now I do have extras because I have a lot more than that. I have all of this. So these are extras for when people come over. Or if for some reason I need it, I could pull it out. But anyway, so that's what that's all about. I've gone back to my normal amount of spoons, forks, knives, larger spoons, whatever. Doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. The number of stuff like that does not affect me. It doesn't make me nervous. It just doesn't do a thing except make me mad that I'm having to stand here hand wash dishes 3 or 4 times a day, or 5 or 6. Because I use little bowls and little spoons all day long for my cats for canned cat food. Several of them are eating different things. Sunshine eats chicken in the mornings. Cricket eats canned food all day. I'm having to constantly give her something. So I'm constantly having to wash little dishes anyway. So I'm just not doing all that. So I went back to my old system. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody here that's watching cares one way or the other how many spoons I have. But I'm just letting you know that I have tried it with less. It didn't work for me. And I actually tried it for a good long time. And I realized I was wearing myself out hand washing all this stuff. Because I'm not going to run my dishwasher with 5 spoons in it. But I'm also not going to stand here and hand wash them every meal because I don't want to. So if that makes me lazy, go ahead. I'm lazy. That's fine. I'm actually not lazy. I'm very busy. Very, very busy person. All right. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I think I forgot to say, this is Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Sunday Dawn is our host. We do this every single week with Sunday Dawn. Thank you, Sunday, for always hosting. And we will see you next time on Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Next time we'll go through, or maybe in a couple weeks, we'll go through these next 2 drawers. I'm not going to go through all that today. So we'll go through we'll clean out all that 2 drawers. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Love you guys. See you next time. Yeah.
Yes.